So what does Gandalf mean when he says,
From the lowest dungeon to the highest peak, I fought him, the balrog of Morgoth.
from the lowest dungeon to the highest peak? How does that make any sense? Let's talk about it. So Gandalf's battle with the balrog Durin's Bane took him from the lowest dungeon all the way to the highest peak. But how does that, they were falling, how? In a very cool and interesting way. So, we need to study Moria. So, Khazad-dûm, or Dwar-Delf, was founded by Durin the Deathless, the oldest and greatest of the fathers of the dwarves, and it blossomed into the greatest dwarven kingdom of all time. Of course, when the Balrog rose and orcs attacked, Khazad-dûm was abandoned and it became known as Moria, or the Black Pit. But the kingdom was delved into the Misty Mountains, specifically beneath 3 peaks, Caradhras, Fanuidol, and Ziraxagil, also known as Celebdil. Now, in ancient days, there was said to be a staircase that led from the oldest, deepest mansions in Khazad-dûm all the way to the top of Durin's tower upon the peak of Ziraxagil. It was called the Endless Stair. By the time of Lord of the Rings, it was thought to be a myth. But it wasn't. Because Gandalf found it during the fight. He pursued the Balrog all the way up the Endless Stair, all the way to the peak of the mountain. And there he vanquished his enemy, and he was also vanquished himself before being resurrected by God. The scariest part of their duel wasn't climbing to the highest peak, it was descending to the lowest dungeon, because down there were the nameless things who I've spoken about several times. Eldritch horrors that may predate Sauron, who gnaw on the roots of the world and are so terrifying that Gandalf won't even speak about them. Now, the Watcher in the Water may be one of these things, as well as Ungoliant. And one of them even showed up in Rings of Power in one of the laziest, most contrived Easter eggs I've ever seen.